Welcome to today's episode. I'm Alvin, your host, and today we're diving into what could be described as a landmark legislative effort, the sweeping multi-trillion-dollar domestic policy package championed by President Trump. This initiative isn't just a regular bill, it's a comprehensive attempt to reshape the landscape of American federal policy across multiple areas. This story captures the essence of political strategy, legislative maneuvering, and its potential impact on the nation's future, making it the most significant development in current events. At the heart of this proposed policy package is an amalgamation of tax cuts, spending reductions, and increased funding for border security and the military. The magnitude of this proposal underscores its importance. We're looking at a single piece of legislation that aims to consolidate tax reforms affecting both households and businesses, significant spending cuts that might spark heated debates over domestic programs, and substantial investments in defense and border security. These elements are central to the administration's priorities, reflecting a concerted effort to align economic policy with national security objectives. What makes this package particularly critical is its potential to redefine federal priorities for years to come. The implications of such a sweeping reform are far-reaching. First, there are the economic consequences to consider. Tax changes at this level could directly influence household finances and business investments, thereby affecting broader economic indicators such as consumer confidence and federal borrowing. These changes could set the stage for future growth, or conversely, increase the federal deficit, depending on how they are balanced and implemented. On the other hand, increased funding for defense and border security is strategically aimed at reinforcing the administration's standing among conservatives, who traditionally prioritize national security. However, this component also invites scrutiny from those concerned about the social impact of corresponding spending cuts. These cuts are likely to provoke resistance from states, various federal agencies, and constituencies dependent on federal support, each with its own stake in the current federal funding structure. Historically, presidents have attempted to push through significant legislative packages early in their terms, or during periods of heightened political leverage. The idea is to bundle various policy goals into a single, cohesive measure that forces compromises, which would be challenging to secure if tackled individually. However, this approach is not without risks. Its comprehensive nature means that while it might attract support from factions keen on one aspect, it may simultaneously alienate others who oppose different elements. This dichotomy is reflective of the dynamic tensions within political coalitions. For President Trump and Republican lawmakers, the stakes are high. Success in passing this package would not only be seen as a defining domestic achievement, but also as a testament to the administration's legislative efficacy and power to unify its party behind a complex, multifaceted agenda. Conversely, failure to secure passage would highlight divisions within the party and question the administration's governing strength in Congress, particularly given the delicate balance of interests at play. Beyond the immediate legislative and political implications, there are broader considerations to keep in mind. The proposed changes in tax policy and federal spending have the potential to influence market behaviors and public services significantly. For businesses, any shift in tax policy could impact investment decisions and operational strategies. For individuals, it could alter disposable income and economic confidence. Moreover, the attempt to link economic reforms with heightened defense and border security underscores a strategic narrative that intertwines domestic economic stability with national security. This narrative could redefine the discourse around federal priorities, potentially influencing future policy debates and election strategies. In conclusion, this legislative push is not merely another political exercise. It is an ambitious attempt to enact a transformative governing blueprint. The story is significant, not only because of its scope, but because it encapsulates the intricate interplay of politics, economics, and policymaking. As the debate continues and unfolds, it will offer insights into the administration's priorities and the inherent challenges of coalition building in a complex political landscape. Regardless of the outcome, the ramifications of this package will be felt across the nation and possibly beyond, marking it as a pivotal moment in contemporary governance. Thank you for joining me today, and stay tuned as we continue to track the evolution of this critical story.